Well, good morning. As I get ready for my 2025 Thru-Hike of the Appalachian Trail, I thought I would do a little gear list video so that everyone knows exactly what I'm taking. This list is pretty much what I took last year. I got some replacements of some items that were a little heavier last year, and just opted for a lighter version of some of this stuff, but basically it's the same list. So let's get started. So here's all the stuff I'm taking, and we'll go over it. I'll go over it each individual. I think I have everything laid out, but yeah, this is it. This is what I'll be living on for about 5 months. Okay, so first we'll start with my backpack. This is the Ultralight Southwest 55 liter. It's medium black. I mean, it's got a lot of pockets, 55 gallons. Bought this during my Thru-Hike last year. This is a medium. The bag I had before was a large, and it just wasn't fitting right, so I ended up getting this. I like it a lot. I have a bottle holder on the front. I have a phone holder, 2 good pockets on the hips. But yeah, good pack, nice and light. We'll see how it works for Thru-Hike. Next we have the Enlightened Equipment Revelation 20 degree. It's a quilt. And I also have a 40 degree that I'll switch out when the weather gets warmer. Going along with the big 3, I have the Durston X-Med 2 Pro with the footprint. Yes, I got the footprint because I want to protect the bottom a little bit. It's a 2-person tent. It's got a lot of room. The only downside to it so far that I've seen is the footprint is awful big, bigger than other tents, but doable. I really like it. I think I'll enjoy sleeping in it for a while. Plus the stakes, I'm bringing 6 stakes plus 2 captain hook stakes for guidelines. Obviously if one breaks I'm going to have to buy one, but yeah, that's it. I'll be taking the Thermarest Neo Air sleeping pad. It's the 25-inch one, a little bit bigger than the regular one, which I wish it was a little bit bigger because I toss and turn, but it works. Plus there's a I don't remember the brand, but there's a pillow in there also that inflates, which is, I guess, considered a luxury item for some people, but a necessity for me. So I'll be taking the pillow. All right, for outer gear, I have the Frog Togs pants and coat, which I used last year. Wasn't 100% satisfied with it, but they do work. I also have a Columbia rain jacket that I may take instead. It's a little bit heavier, but I think it's a little bit more durable and doesn't wet out as fast. I also have OR puffy jacket that I've had for last year. It's lightweight, it's warm. It's got a couple holes in it I'm gonna have to patch up. But yeah, it's a good jacket. I don't see any reason why to get a new one. I'll be wearing the Moab 2-speed trail shoes, which I don't have in here, but along with that I'll have gaiters and my Darn Tough socks. For carry clothing, I'm taking a extra pair of Under Armour underwear, an extra pair of Darn Tough socks, My base layer, it's Under Armour 2.0. I got the top and the bottom. And then for the winter time, or until the weather gets warmer, I'm taking this little hoodie to sleep in. Also, I have a merino wool gaiter, my skull cap, and gloves, which may or may not be sent back once the weather gets better. I have a camp towel and a sweat/snot rag. I'll be taking my head net. As far as electronics go, I have the Nightcore 10,000 amp battery pack. This is one of the items I traded out from last year. Last year I had the Anchor 20,000, which is extremely heavier than this, but this is much lighter, and I don't think I ever used more than, I don't think I'll need more than 10,000, so I'll be taking that. Got the Nightcore headlamp, another thing I traded out, saved me a few ounces, but very good headlamp. The InReach Mini, which to me is a necessity also. Set your loved ones' minds at ease when you know that you can do SOS, and you know, if you never got a signal, you can always send a message through that. I'm taking the FlexTail mini pump, and yes, I know you can blow up your air pad with your own breath, but I don't. I use the mini pump. Also be taking my ear pods, just a I don't know, generic pair of ear pods, and then I got a little bag that I bought just for electronics, and I'll have all the cords that go associated with all that kind of stuff. All right, just some miscellaneous stuff. Obviously, I'll have a poop kit, which will have some hand sanitizer, the Gold Bond toilet paper, the deuce of spades, or the, what do they call it, deuce of spades, yeah, trowel. Some people say you don't need to carry this, you can just use your trekking pole, but I've tried that. It seems much easier just to use the deuce and a half, and it's not that heavy. I put a little duct tape on it because once you're digging, those edges really dig into your hand. Plus, you can never go wrong with extra duct tape out in the woods. I have a hygiene kit, which I'll be carrying. You see that, some toothpaste, toothbrush, some Body Glide, some Mr. Braun soap, some extra duct tape, and some wipes. And then for my first aid kit, I have some, I don't know if you can see all that, but I got some moleskin, Pepto-Bismol, some Band-Aids, my clippers, some Motrin, and that's about all I'm going to take. It's got some antiseptic wipes in there, very light. I changed out to the regular toe clippers this year. I had these small fingernail clippers, but for some reason my toenails are like pterodactyl toenails. They're just hard to cut with those things. So I'm going to sacrifice the little bit of weight to go with the toe clippers. So also another item that I changed out is this little sit pad. It's like a 1 ounce sit pad. I did have a bigger one that weighed kind of more, a little bit bigger than this, but I don't really need anything much bigger than this. This is just to sit on if I'm going to, you know, got a wet spot or a rock, or I mostly use it at nighttime when I'm kneeling down to get into my tent, because you know, once you get older, your knees are not as good as they used to be. So yeah, little 1 ounce sit pad that I'll be taking. I'll also be taking the controversial umbrella. Not sure who makes this one. I think it's a Gossamer Gear umbrella, but yeah, used it last year. Yeah, Gossamer Gear. Used it last year, worked out great. Didn't get snagged up all that much, not enough to keep me from not bringing it. Also, it's good for in the sun when you're walking in open fields to use it and don't get so much sunburn, which is always good. My cook set, I got the little pocket knife, obviously fuel can, a little one. I also have a fuel transfer, so when I get to hiker boxes, I can just fill this back up without purchasing a new fuel can all the time. A bear hang, bag and rope and little carabiner there for the bear hang. A little insulated bag I made last year to for my meals. That's coming in handy. Obviously, I have the Tokes long-handled spoon to eat with, and then I have the Tokes 750 millimeter cook pot. Obviously, inside of there, I got a pocket rocket, a lighter, and a bandana, and then my fuel can fits inside of that. So yeah, I only boil water, so I don't cook meals in it, so I just have to boil the water. So, you know, 750 millimeter is a right size. All right, last year I had the a different food bag. I had the not a Hyperlight, but a different food bag that I got. It started to rip, so I decided to go ahead and just use one of these Sea to Summit bags. Get the carabiner. I have one a little bit smaller than this that I might use, so I'm not sure. This is much bigger than the one I had, so yeah. So last year I had, it's a Hilltop. I had the Hilltop bag, which was nice. It's got the little, it's got a little thing in here for your spoon. Put some reflective tape, but as you can see, this is starting to rip off of there, and I don't want to risk it. And instead of buying a new one for like 60 bucks, I already have this one, so a little bit different, but I do have a smaller one. I'm only trying to carry 3 to 4 days worth of food. Last year I was carrying 5 to 6, so that may be a little bit smaller. And then I just got some various bags that I'm going to be taking. I got one for my sleeping bag. I have one for my clothes. I have one for all the miscellaneous stuff. This one I'm not sure what's for, but I just got some miscellaneous bags. I know some people just like to shove their stuff into their backpack, but I like to have a little bit of organization. So yeah, and I think that's it. Also have Sawyer Squeeze with a C-Knock 2-liter bag and 2 smart bottles for water, which I don't have here. It's in. I forgot to bring it in here, but everybody knows what a Sawyer looks like, I think, and if not, we can show you later. So that's the gear list for the camping trip, all right there. I think that's about it. I think I got my pack down to under 26 pounds, I think. That's with 3 days food and a liter of water. Obviously, the max I want to go is 30, depending on how much food and water I have to carry. So I'm ready. I got a couple months before I start my flip-flop. Got some things to take care of before I head out there, including some birthday parties I need to go to in Rhode Island for my grandkids. But looking forward to the trip. I appreciate it if you guys like, follow, and share my page. Also, I'm doing a fundraiser for this trip, so if you could kindly donate to the Breast Cancer Foundation, the link is in the description. I'll be walking for my mother, who passed away from breast cancer in 1975. So please consider donating to that. I'm trying to raise $2,200 a dollar for each mile. So other than that, that's it. So we'll see you on the trail. Happy hiking. And don't forget, every hike starts with the first step.